Ladies and gentlemen, it's indescribable. I can hardly force myself to keep looking at it. It's so awful. The eyes are black and they gleam like a serpent. The mouth is a kind of V-shape with saliva dripping from its rimless lips that seem to quiver and pulsate.
The harsh kitchen lights filter into the freezer and illuminate the empty, frozen eye sockets of a skull, carved from a single block of ice and left conspicuously so that our investigators would find it. Between the halogen eyes of the steel face in the lobby, the X-ray film that you had to look through, and the sculpture of the artist's own cranium staring back at you, one question rises to the mind of both of our investigators. What the fuck is this guy's problem?
True.
I'm always asking that.
When we last left the two of you, you had wandered into the living space of Maurice Clayborn in his kind of kitchen, living room, dining room combination area, where he clearly entertains his guests. After picking through the cabinets and various other parts of his living space, you found a icy skull hidden inside the freezer. Its location only revealed to you when you looked through the mad artist's printed out x-rays that he has left all over the kitchen. This guy needs to hire a housekeeper. Well, that's his problem.
He did. I think notably the issue is he stopped.
He unhired her.
He unhired her. So, wow. A way to assume that it's a woman.
I wrote the chapter. Just by virtue of being in the freezer for so long, the icy skull has kind of frozen to the surface of the freezer. What's that material called? The ice that's like, that you have to like scrape off, like frost burn? Is that
freezer burn?
Freezer burn.
Freezer burn.
When you leave stuff in there for too long.
Ice 9.
Oh, sure. I'm just thinking of like the material that just like clings to the side of the freezer.
Oh,
yeah, like when you... Yeah. I mean, I would say frost.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's like a cracking and a snapping as you pull it back, which would be concerning if this were made of bone, and thank God it isn't.
Yeah, I mean, if Maurice Clayborn wanted to, like, figure out how to display his own skull like this, I guess it would take care of the problem for us.
I also feel like maybe he would have figured out a different way to do it.
Oh, I just meant because he would be dead.
That's true.
Like, if it had... Sorry, that...
We thought we were looking for dead guys, but it turns out he was the dead guy we were looking for.
Just walk.
Or I guess it could take a hard left into fucking Disney's Haunted Mansion.
That's true. It's not too late.
Oh, Ben. Sure. Yeah, I mean, you know I love Disney's The Haunted Mansion.
I do. That's what I'm saying. Hold up to light.
The ice is a little foggy. It is not very clear ice at all. You notice that there's sort of a rectangular packet in the cranium of the ice skull.
Okay. I'll take it.
Does the sink turn on?
Oh, yeah.
It certainly does.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I set it to hot and see if it produces hot water?
Yes, it would be funny if I denied you hot water and you had to turn that on by going into the basement or the utility room or whatever.
As opposed to hitting with a hammer. Object,
yeah, that you could grab the meat mallet, you could chuck it to the floor, you could just sit there and wait.
This is true.
I could sit on it like an egg.
Exactly.
I take it back. I think Saint incubates the ice skull like an egg. It's like...
Ew. My poor pants.
That would literally only work in a video game and would not work in a tabletop game to like make you turn on the hot water.
Yeah.
Because in a video game, like the video game can literally stop you from like defrosting something unless you use the right tool. Here in tabletop land, I'd be like, your body temperature just isn't hot enough to...
I mean, like, even if the water heater didn't work, as long as the water is warmer than the skull, it'll still melt.
Yes.
And it's warm in Texas right now, even though it's like February or whatever in the game. So
I do always love that in point-and-click games where even the world's most obvious and literally correct solution can't be used just because it isn't the way they want you to do it or whatever. Like, no, I know this screwdriver will work on that fucking doorknob. You just won't let me.
yeah.
Yeah,
There's like the
welcome
games
to-
where it's like, just grab the ladder, and it's like, I can't reach the ladder. And I'm like, there's a box right there. And she's like, I
Then
can't reach
grab
the ladder.
a crate.
I better go find something else. And I'm like, just grab the... Come on! I'm thinking of a very specific game. Anyway.
Also, ultimately, that's what fate points are for.
Yeah. That's true. I can literally pay currency. This is a pay-to-win game.
Mhm.
In which I
I
pay
mean-
currency to make you do stuff for me.
All right, so Saint claims a loot box.
Yeah,
feel like
no one knows. I pay
weirdly-
Ben a monthly subscription to do whatever I want in Parascience.
I mean, I also
this
have a
podcast makes
I
money.
also subscribe to the Patreon, but I didn't realize I could get to do stuff in Parascience because of it.
Yeah, it's a special reward tier.
Shit. Subscribe to the
subscribe to the
Patreon,
Patreon.
everybody.
Yeah, patreon.com/Infinity Break. It helps St. Garcia Flores and Alistair Graham McAndrews get new skins.
Oh, that's true.
You can
You
unlock
know-
Ultimate Alistair.
I
You
feel
get
like
once for Pride Month.
unfortunately, one, Ultimate Alistair is probably just worse, and two, I don't think I
It's
want to
true.
think too hard about our characters getting new skins in the context of the villain of this chapter specifically.
Oh, that's
Oh,
fair.
don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm worried about it.
See, I was just thinking about Overwatch skins. You decided to get nasty with it. Don't play
Wonder-
Overwatch.
Don't play
Um,
Overwatch.
I don't anymore, but boy, those loot boxes.
I have fond memories of playing Overwatch back in the day, but do not play Overwatch. Is there anything? Have we since we've been
Same with
having
the
this
S4
conversation
character.
while standing? We've been having this conversation as I assume our characters have been standing over the
Stay
sink,
there
staring
stoically.
in
Yeah.
silence at the ice skull. Do we get anything out of the skull?
After a moment, you have a constant stream of hot water flowing from the sink.
Yay. I put the skull under it in such a way that hopefully I will catch the rectangle when it melts out.
The ice around the brain pan does begin to melt, and after a moment, you can see that there are 2 AA batteries floating in the middle of the ice sculpture.
Yippee! I know what those are for. Fuck this skull. I turn off
yeah.
the water because I'm eco-conscious and leave the skull in the sink.
The mad artist's water bill goes up.
Goodbye, self-portrait number 2. And
Goodbye
on
this
to-
dude's water bill. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
How many
I
jokes
mean-
can we steal from Ben? Do you think you'll notice?
God, I hope not.
I edit the show, so yeah, I'll notice.
Oh, which actually means that he can just steal them back in editing.
Oh, shit.
If it wasn't for us meddling podcasters. Let's go slap those batteries in the TV remote.
Yeah, I'll dry them off on my shirt or something, because that seems bad. We'll go pop
Yeah,
them
that
in.
is true. We accidentally put wet batteries into the remote, short-circuited, and end the chapter.
Yeah, and then he has to drop in batteries.
Yeah.
Like a panel opens in the ceiling and drops batteries onto my head. I'm like, what?
It does that.
Hey.
Crucially, you catch crucially, it one of them hits you in the head like Pippin getting hit in the head with an apple.
Yeah, literally. Yeah. What about second batteries?
Sorry.
You walk back over to the living room and pop the 2 batteries into the remote that is sitting on the table in the conversation pit.
Is the DVD still in there? Did we put that back?
I will make sure that the DVD is in the machine.
Okay.
I don't think I
Cool.
took it out, but I'll just make sure that it is in, and the DVD player is plugged in and everything.
Cool. Yeah, let's get that thing going. See what weird shit he has for us today. Jigsaw.
I really hope we turn it on and immediately the DVD logo starts bouncing around, and then
Yeah.
we just sit there mesmerized until it finally hits a corner.
It plays the trailer for Road to El Dorado. Coming soon to VHS.
You just straight up cannot skip the previews like the worst DVDs.
My
Oh
God.
yeah, obviously.
Stop showing me ads in something I own.
Is this 28 years later?
the disc starts playing, but both of us are like, fuck, how do we turn on the subtitles? I don't understand what he's fucking talking about.
It's so loud, we like scramble to turn it down before the THX sound goes off.
The television turns on and you see the familiar DVD logo bouncing around the screen. After a second, you hear the kind of whir click of the DVD reader head reading the disc, and the screen turns black and fades in on what appears to be a new segment, only a few years old at a glance. A reporter who is dressed sharply angles a microphone toward Maurice on the steps of the Austin Art Museum, a building you are now quite familiar with. "But we don't get a sneak peek?" the reporter asks. Maurice scoffs. "I'm afraid not. The anti-David has to be seen to be believed. If you'll excuse me, I need to go back to setting it up. My crew needs me." The reporter turns back toward the camera. "The anti-David opens soon. June 2016 in an exhibition that will be open into the fall. We wish we had more to show you, but it seems that the secret is part of the performance for Maurice Clayborn." The DVD skips abruptly after that. You see Maurice Clayborn, clearly a past version of himself, far less deteriorated than when you first met him. I guess you haven't met him yet, but as he appears on the VHS tape. His beard is shorter, his hair is less frazzled, his brown eyes are more focused than before. He's in the kitchen, in the same room that you're standing in. His hand pulls back from the camcorder that he has just turned on. He's looking directly down the barrel of the lens. "I've been at this for 6 months now, and nothing is coming to me. I'm alone with my thoughts, and my thoughts are empty. Everything I've thought of has been done, by me or by somebody else. It's all been done. I'm setting these up so I can just focus on my thoughts. Record them for later. Inspiration strikes at odd times, so hopefully I'll just rattle off something that works while I'm eating dinner. I'll sort through the footage later." He reaches forward, and the DVD skips again. A new clip pops up. A second diary entry starts on the DVD. Some time has passed. His beard is growing, and he's clearly in sort of a dark wood paneled office. "I've been focused for so long on what's next. How do I beat the anti-David? Optico was a cop-out. Color, light, perception, these things are immaterial. Every artist has worked with these. It's arbitrary. I need to do something real, grounded, physical. Any idiot can make colored glass. Medieval fucking peasants could make colored glass. I shouldn't have gone down that path. Somebody should have stopped me. I can do better. Really, when you think about it, Hannah should have said something. Rather, she let me get massacred in front of the critics. To think I once called her a collaborator. Same smiling art critics who ate up the anti-David couldn't help but smirk when they saw Optico. They were so glad to watch me fail like that. To turn out something so fucking pedestrian. I have to come back stronger. Something they aren't expecting. Something me. Something worthy of me and my talent. The DVD skips again. More time has clearly passed. This time, it appears that he's in a gallery. A long, relatively clean hallway. The camera is blurred in such a way that you cannot see the various pieces of art on the wall behind him. But he pivots the camera itself in front of a large fish tank. It takes up much of the wall behind him. The sun is shining through the windows in front of him. He's still filming himself. He's dispensed with his dress clothes and is dressed down. There are sweat stains all over his shirt. And I'd be able to concentrate if it weren't for the fucking gardener and his fucking lawnmower and the fucking hedge clippers and the fucking maid with her fucking vacuum. The DVD skips again. It's the fourth entry on the DVD. Maurice looks so much worse. He is pointing to a clip on his laptop. He's holding his laptop up by the screen, dangling it in front of the camera. It is a reckless lack of concern for his electronics health. I want you to watch this. Look at this interview. He's about to compliment me on my work on the anti-David. The camera abruptly pivots to the right. Behold, you see a bust in the museum portion of his house. It's a replica of the head of Michelangelo's David, made not of marble, but cast like bronze. This is the only piece I have left of it. A few years later, he'll be laughing at me. Laughing when he sees Optico. He didn't do it when I was in the room, but I could tell he and his wife and all those high society assholes were laughing at me, and Hannah Harold's whiny little assistant was laughing too. I'll show them. Maurice mutters as he presses the spacebar. You don't see the clip on his laptop. The DVD skips again. Cut to another shot of Maurice. He's in shambles. The shirt he's wearing is filthy. His beard is out of control. His blue eyes are unfocused, clouded. He looks like he's crawled out of a cave. He's in the very same room that you are, seated on the couch directly behind you. Somebody is trying to get into my home. That's unfortunate. My art isn't ready yet, and it's incredibly rude to interrupt a genius while they're at work. He checked something on the same computer that he was holding earlier. Oh, interesting. It's Ray from the museum. I haven't seen him in forever. Perhaps Mr. Butcher would like a sneak peek at what I've been working on. I'll let him in, shall I? The DVD skips one more time. It's a still image. It's the same bust of Michelangelo's David. Bronze, dulled from time, and this time caked in blood. Maurice steps out from the darkness behind the bust. I've started to no longer feel like myself. I've been focused for so long on what's next. What's next? How do I beat the anti-David? Maybe my greatest creation has already happened. Behind him, 2 or 3 blue rectangles light up. Electronically. The DVD skips again and comes to an abrupt stop.
This seems like a man who can't handle critique.
No.
Which is, okay. I've realized maybe I should not be making fun of a guy whose torture house we're in, who murdered a man. Anyway,
You want to play a game?
literally, I was gonna keep going, and then I think I caught myself and thought, if I was in this house, would I be openly mocking a man who locked me in his home and had clearly murdered somebody? Like, we suspected, but like, I think mayhaps we should bring this DVD with us. This seems like, evidence, perhaps.
I think that's in. Yeah, I'll pull out one of my little, plastic baggies that I carry around, because I doubt there's a DVD case, and I don't want it to get scratched. Alister, and then just I'm kind of staring at the now dark television, just thinking for a second. Clayborn strikes me as a man whose self-conception is as much tied to his success as an artist as it is to his actual artistic output.
Yeah, I think that is a reasonable statement.
And he clearly resents, I suppose I should say, the museum staff.
He thinks they set him up for failure.
He does. I would be curious to know what the attendance numbers for this Optico exhibit were. Whether it was just that it wasn't popular with the right kind of people.
Maybe. I mean, also, it sounds like the issue was less... He cares less about the opinions of the population in general and more about the art world specifically. He seemed so concerned with critics. Numbers may not mean anything if the right people don't like it,
Yes, it's a specific type of approval that he can't live without.
Mm-hmm.
Ben, we don't know anything about the anti-David, right? I don't remember that ever coming up.
This was a triumphant former work of his. You have not seen a single photo of it.
Okay. Other than...
Except for, of course, its head.
Yeah. Having had a run-in with if I had to guess was someone else's head who lost.
He certainly seems obsessed with faces.
Yes, a series of self-portraits, an attempt to understand himself or an attempt to force us to see things from his point of view.
Or both. To reflect his own ego, not in a negative way, but as an ego and id or whatever. We're certainly I think like the spirits of Maddie and Ezra are possessing these characters right now.
Yes, they are. Alistair's just, I feel like I should retract some of that. This is too art nerd.
Yeah, I went to you and I went to the Portland Art Museum when you were in town, and then I went again with my mom, and I realized, unfortunately, wandering through that museum, that I think I would like this dude's art quite a lot, and I think that is, like, you know, outside of the murder or whatever, but I don't know about that.
To be clear, the murder
in
is
this
bad.
universe, I wouldn't know about the murder right now. You know, so I think we, the art nerds, are coming through in our characters who don't care about visual art like this. We gotta dial it back.
Yeah, let me
rewind if you want.
rephrase some of that. I guess, yeah. Alistair will make sure that the DVD is either, if there's a case, I'll put it in that and put it in a pocket, or I'll, I don't know, put it in a plastic bag, or grab something out of the kitchen to just keep it from getting scratched up. And just stare at the TV for a second, and self-portraits. And then look over at Saint. Is this supposed to make us, what, understand where he's coming from?
It seems like that's what he wants.
I find art installations to be a bizarre attempt at justifying homicide.
I think most things are a weird attempt at justifying homicides. You know, most people don't have, like, a good reason for it. But, you know, people get intense. We should get that other DVD if we end up wandering back through that area. Just kind of collect them as we go.
Wait, what other DVD?
The one from I guess it wasn't a DVD, but, like, when we first walked in, there was a TV.
Oh, yes. Oh, we should, yes, it would be...
I don't know if we could get whatever is in there, but...
It would be good practice to at least attempt to retrieve that VHS. For
if we could collect any
purposes.
videos we find, I think that would be helpful. We can always come back to this room and watch them. If we need to view the info again.
Movie night.
Yeah, oh my god, we can have a movie night.
We have to wait. Hey, it's like, oh shit! Hang on, we have to go find the dark room and develop the film in
oh my god!
Look,
in RE2.
That makes me so fucking happy.
Yeah.
It's just that moment is like, you know, Ezra's fucking film nerd mode unlocked. I just thinking through, I'm not seeing any indications of anything other than an elaborate but ultimately mundane set of crimes here.
But that doesn't explain the first 2 DVDs he sent. Or
no.
Tapes or whatever. I don't remember. They were DVDs, right? Were they tapes?
They were tapes.
Okay. I second guessed because we're holding a DVD, and I was like, they were DVDs. No, they were tapes, right? That doesn't explain his original tapes.
See how quickly physical media affects your mind.
Oh, God. They
Your
were
memories.
Blu-rays.
Your memories aren't real. Only magnetic tape is.
Only cassettes.
I
Quick, get a
sneeze and
pencil.
magnetic tape starts coming out of my nose.
Oh, ew.
Oh, shit.
It seems that even you are coming soon to own on VHS.
Fuck.
And that's a guarantee. Listen to Parasite soon on cassette.
Actually, man, that would be pretty fun to release like a special episode
Nobody would buy
on
them.
fucking tapes.
As cool as this was, this didn't seem to like get us anywhere. Interesting. Says a lot about the man, the myth, the legend. There are no additional open doors now. I guess we could go upstairs.
I think that seems like our natural next step.
Natural next steps, you mean?
Alister does not.
That was
dignify this
insane.
with an
I'm sorry.
Now thinking about it, the 3 blue rectangles right at the end of the last video clip. We had 1 blue spotlight in the right. It was we had a blue spotlight. Oh fuck! What exactly? Yes. Okay. So we had the blue spotlights on the sculpture. We have the blue light on the telephone.
Mm-hmm.
And we're still looking for a number to dial. Have we checked all of the doors in this area?
I believe so.
I think you have, yeah. You
And
have,
They're all locked
Mhm.
in some way or another.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Except for go upstairs.
Yeah, I don't think there's I feel like we have exhausted all investigative possibilities in this area for
Agreed.
now, and we should go upstairs and see if we can figure out whatever number it is we need for the phone.
Yeah. Maybe we could break a window upstairs and just leave.
I suppose that is technically true.
That's what I bring to the table on this show.
I don't know why
is,
that just sort of
like,
short-circuited my thought processes.
I bring secret alternate endings that nobody wants, and goes against like the flow of the show. That's my job.
yeah, let me pivot real quick. Chapter 8, Werewolves in Austin, starts next week.
Yay! We go upstairs and like
shut.
shutters come down, like metal shutters come down. Wow, that's so crazy that just happened all of a sudden. You can't break any windows. That's so wild. Haha. Cool. Upstairs.
Let's go. I'm gonna let Saint lead the way, because if somebody tries to punch Saint, it's gonna go a lot less badly
Okay,
than if somebody tries to punch Alister.
That's fair. I did just like make an expression. Like I was like, what the fuck? He's making me go first. And then I remembered that Saint knows how to punch. So, and it made sense. Never mind.
Saint both knows how to punch and can like take a punch without immediately fucking dying.
Yeah, that's true. I do that.
You turn back around and face the concrete stairs that angle upwards to the top half of the house. They jut out of the wall like massive bricks, a rocky outcropping that leads you up the cliff to Maurice Clayborn's home within a home. The stairs are unflinching. There's no give from the stone as you inch your way upwards into the top half of the house. Ahead of you is less of a hallway and more of a landing. It's the foyer into various rooms of the private chambers of Maurice Clayborn. There is a singular white door to your left and a set of double doors directly ahead of you at the top part of this landing.
Let's go for the door on the left first.
I'm okay with that.
The door on the left feels like it is locked at a doorknob level. You jiggle the handle and you can feel that something is clearly catching on the inside.
What?
The door's locked.
The way you described that made me think it was implying something more complicated than door locked.
As opposed to something blocking the door from the other side, or
Okay.
like one of those like hook and peg kind of locks, like a hotel has.
I see. Okay, yeah, it's not it's just locked.
The
like-
handle itself is locked.
Okay. Does it have a keyhole, or it's just locked?
There is a keyhole.
Okay. Okay, nothing
Doesn't
behind
one of us have a
door number.
lockpick set?
That's a good question.
Am I making that up? Am I just thinking of Resident Evil 1?
No, I have a lockpicking kit.
Okay, I have burglary plus 2.
Locked. We could try to pick it, or we can follow instructions and see. We're clearly being led with some order of operations in mind here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know whether it's worth attempting to interrupt that at this juncture.
We can always come back to it. Part of me, part of me feels like we have to interrupt the flow at some point because everyone else who followed it died. But I think for now we can remember that that's something we can try and do and then go from there. So I'm fine with, moving away from this door for now.
I guess we will continue to play along for a little bit longer and try to open the double doors.
These double doors are also locked. However, when you try to push in, you feel that there is an oppressive force on the other side. Even if these doors were unlocked, something is keeping you out.
Okay, so probably better to try and, unless we want to just start shoving at this door, try and pick the other door, see what happens. We didn't find a key downstairs, I don't think.
I don't have anything like that in my notes.
Neither do I.
That's correct.
You have not found a key.
We have not found any keys anywhere.
The only key that you found is the house key that fell out of the screw jaw sculpture.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and we used that already.
Mm-hmm.
Might try it and see if it also fits this lock.
Sure. You put the key in the lock, and despite your attempts, it does not seem to open.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, well, yeah, let's see. So I have a lock-picking kit which gives a +1. I keep wanting to say +1 forward like we're playing a Powered by the Apocalypse game.
Not quite.
I mean, kinda.
Which gives a +1 bonus to burglary. So if you have a +2, you are welcome to use the kit and take it up to a +3, or we can, I don't know, do something else.
No, I mean, I think it's worth a shot.
Sure, I have a +1 for burglary, so it makes more sense for you to take the kit.
Yeah. Cool, I'll do that. I already rolled, and I got 3 neutrals and a positive, so with your additional +1, that puts me at a +4 in total on this burglary check. Honestly, I keep saying burglar. It's fucking hard, man.
You stick the individual pieces of the lock-picking kit into the lock. Give them the appropriate jiggle, twist, push, all the various gestures you need to open a lock. I only know how to do this in Skyrim.
Mm-hmm.
After a second, the lock gives way, and you can feel the door ease. It's unlocked.
Yeah. Give you your kit back.
Siri, how do you actually pick a lock?
I mean, Skyrim doesn't have it you push up pins with, I'm not going to explain this right now. This is not good content. For those of you playing along at home wondering how to pick locks, look up the dude on YouTube who picks locks. Okay, cool. I stand up, I hand the case back to Alister, I open the door, and I gesture for him to go in.
Okay, I enter the mysterious room.
The mysterious room is not that mysterious. Once you see the toilet, you can kind of figure what happens. What kind of activity happens in here? All right, I lost the voice halfway through, but...
Whoa.
Saint, I think it's a bathroom.
Whoa.
What gave it away?
A what?
An outhouse. Sorry, Texan.
A what?
Fair enough.
We're picking the lock and there's a moon on, I wonder what's behind this door. We look up and there's a moon cut into it.
Oh, okay.
It's funny you said that. You walk into an obsessively white bathroom. Ceramic white tiles on the ground, a sort of faux marble wall throughout, an elaborate glass-walled shower, an L-shaped sink and vanity, a massive mirror, and a skylight, letting down thin beams of moonlight into the upstairs bathroom.
I have described this bathroom as aggressively white. I hope that's
Yeah.
accurate.
It is.
HGTV-ass toilet.
Look, unfortunately, I love white subway tile as much as the next guy, but Jesus.
I know.
You walk in
Okay.
there and get blinded.
Can both of us... Is there room for both of us to stand in this bathroom?
It is a large bathroom.
Okay. This is how the rich live.
The second you step in, the mirror turns on,
There we go.
displaying the time, the weather, the temperature, and several key stocks.
Oh my god.
Smart.
Fucking
Oh
barf.
no! Smart mirror!
Smart
stonks.
mirror. It's the mirror that tells you the stocks.
Is there anything else that... Like, if
A
I look
couple
into
stalks.
the mirror...
Does it put like a TikTok filter on your face?
I mean, kind of. That's what I'm thinking. Or fucking Snapchat filters. Does it adjust the image, or does...
Saint, you don't recognize the animalistic transformation that has taken over you. You have little dog ears on.
Oh, shit! Puppedo.
No, it does not have Snapchat filters on.
Oh, thank God.
I figured. But I was wondering, this guy's all about, like, the reflection of the self and faces, so I was wondering, like, if I, like, looked directly into the mirror, if something would happen, or if it would distort my image in some way. I don't know, is this a funhouse mirror? Like...
No, it's a very straightforward mirror.
Okay, so it displays like the
there's
time
something
weather
behind it.
forecasts.
Stonks. Is there anything behind it?
The mirror?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna scoot around Alistair and go for the toilet bowl tank.
I'll see if I can open are there any drawers in the vanity?
Yeah, there's plenty. There's sets of cabinets beneath it. There's,
All right.
one or two kind of pillars of horizontal drawers.
I'll start looking either for clues and or the extra toilet paper.
You find extra toilet paper. I can't say that you find any clues.
Unfortunate. Anything in the toilet?
Yeah, what's in the tank?
I would like to
Investigate?
roll. Can I roll notice to see if I spot anything
Oh, yeah.
unusual or out of place?
Yeah, we can... And then I can roll investigate afterwards. We can cover both of those bases.
Sounds good to me. Ben, does that seem reasonable to you?
It certainly does, yeah.
Okay. That is... Ooh. That's 2 negatives, 1 neutral, and 1 positive for -1 on the dice, but I have a +4 to notice, so that is a +3.
Yippee.
I'll say that I do this before I start just opening drawers. I want to see if I just... First impressions... Also, a little bit of a, like, this is an aggressively white bathroom. If I sort of just let that wash over me, it might be easier to notice, like, anything that stands out.
It is an aggressively white bathroom indeed. Many of the appliances seem to be smart appliances in one way or another, whether that's the mirror, the toilet, and even the heads on the shower.
Oh my god.
This is clearly an area that Maurice Clayborn splurged on when building his custom home out in the Texas woods.
The real villain of this chapter is revealed. It's the smart toilet.
That's right.
It's the smart shower head.
That's...
Aw, damn, my Wi-Fi is off. I can't use my shower.
I don't know, I feel like a toilet that, like, if that fucker has, like, a bidet attachment or something, I really don't want to have a mind of its own.
That's true.
Anyway.
That's
an interesting... Sky is... I am I, Ezra, am having a hard time understanding what the fuck this guy's deal is. I think Alistair would put it as this guy is proving difficult to profile.
I'll give you more for that notice, by the way.
Okay.
One thing that you notice, and I'm sorry to tell you this here of all places, is that recognizable and horrible stench. It's not what you would think it is. It's worse. It's rot.
Oh, that's bizarre.
In fact, it smells like food waste.
Oh.
Honestly, that's, it could be worse.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it could be like a decomposing corpse or something.
I mean, that's what I was thinking.
Okay. I will hand this off to okay. Saint, can you tell where that smell is coming from?
I sure can. With my +3 to investigate. Maybe not, actually. I think maybe I would like to try that again. I rolled 3 Hi, it's me, Saint. You may know me from Parascience. I rolled 3 negatives and a positive, which is not awesome. And
No, I would say that's unawesome.
yeah. I'm gonna use one of my lucky points. I'm gonna re-roll. For those who do not remember, it's been a while. One of my stunts is that twice a chapter, I can re-roll a bad roll of my choice. Because I'm lucky. I basically hacked my favorite D&D thing. Oh, that's better. So that's 2 neutrals and 2 positives for a total of +5 to my investigate roll.
Shit.
Holy shit.
Yeah. I am lucky.
The bad smell seems to permeate throughout the room. But one thing you notice is that it's stronger in 2 places. Toward the shower and toward the other door next to the vanity and presumably leading into the bedroom that you have yet to see.
Did we just straight up not notice there's another door, or did I miss that?
I didn't mention it. My bad.
Okay. That's fine. It's not your fault. I'm just like, that was very much am I stupid?
No, it's
Shadow,
on my
I'm
map.
stupid.
I literally didn't mention it.
Okay. Well, first of all, did you notice there's another door in this bathroom? Because I didn't, apparently.
The smart mirror was so distracting.
I got really sucked into the stocks.
Yeah, sorry. I became the sorry, Saint. I temporarily became the stonks meme guy.
Damn, Microsoft is down. Okay, and so door and shower. So I think maybe we investigate shower first since we're here, and then we move on to door, which apparently leads to a bedroom.
Yeah, I wonder if
You're in the upstairs part of his home. Where else would it go?
Oh.
I don't know.
Hell, who knows?
Oh, shit. Sulfur pushes through the door.
Ah, sweet.
It's just like, all right,
devil.
Saint, I think we've either got a real specific problem with the plumbing, or this here, or somewhere in here, there's a hell mouth.
There's a second kitchen in there.
Do we have anything we can use to, like, pry open the shower drain?
Oh God, probably. I have a crowbar. Finally, my crowbar comes in handy.
I have, God, I love having characters carry around a crowbar. I've
never
crowbarred
know.
my way out of some fucking situations.
I'm a gamer.
In D&D, it's been fun. Okay. If we can, if we can try to remove the cover and access the shower drain, we might be able to figure out where that smell is coming from.
Yeah. I will open up the shower and see what I can get my little hands on. Would that be... I mean, if you could say I could just do that, I'll do it. But if you want me to roll... Oh, God. Maybe athletics would be the closest thing I would have? And then I'm doing, like, a feat of strength. I'm scrolling to just double check what the skills are again. The physique skill is a counterpart to athletics, representing the character's natural physical aptitudes, such as raw strength and endurance. Yeah, so this, so the nimble guy represented by athletics and the strong man represented by physique. If you want me to roll, that seems like that would be more physique, which I straight up don't have, so I would not get a bonus to this. Does that seem reasonable?
I think so.
Okay. So we are... something we don't do very often. I am just raw-donging it on this dice roll. And I did pretty okay, thankfully. 2 neutrals and 2 positives for a +2. Rolling a lot of 6s today. Thank you.
Saint, you get down on your hands and knees toward the bottom of the shower. The smell of rot is a lot stronger toward the surface of the bathroom.
Ew.
As you look closer at the drain covering, you notice a very faint amount of blue light coming up through the tiny holes in the cover.
Huh.
It actually does not take a ton of force to pry this open. Shower drains are meant to be removed so that you can fish out all the hair and wedding rings that you like that have fallen into the drain and into the pipes of your bathroom.
True.
When it comes up, you don't find hair and you don't find a wedding ring. There are dark blue spots on the stalk, thin fibrous gills, and an odd, flat, almost triangular head with what appears to be a bulbous pocket of gel in the center. The mushrooms that are growing beneath the shower drain grow in iridescent blue.
For a second, I really thought you were describing a Vish, and I got the heebies.
I would not do that to you.
No, I know. I appreciate that. I mean, it's not, like, real, but still, I just was like, huh.
That's right. We can agree fish are not real.
That's true. It's okay. Fish aren't real, only in Stardew. And Animal Crossing, I guess. Alister, how much you know about mushrooms?
That's a great question. Let me think about how much it would be reasonable for me. Well,
for you to know about mushrooms.
Could I,
I don't
my
know shit.
best skill is lore. So
mushroom lore.
I guess we can find out how much I know about mushrooms quite easily.
Lore is knowledge and education.
This does strike me as the kind of thing that, like, it's not inconceivable that, like, baby Alister could have ended up on, investigating some shout that was basically, like, weird fucking, somebody's posting on Reddit about weird mushrooms.
Mm-hmm.
Go check it out. Maybe they're alien mushrooms. So, Ben, can I roll a lore skill to determine how much I know about mushrooms?
You absolutely may.
Okay. Eat.
Did you enjoy being in the Boy Scouts, Alister?
Did we determine that Alister was a Boy Scout? I feel like I go back.
No,
and
I'm
forth
making
on
fun
this.
of you.
I am pretty sure we did.
I think it's less of a question of whether he was in the Boy Scouts and more of a question of did he make it all the way to getting his Eagle Scout?
That's my question. My gut says no.
I'm inclined to say no. I think his older brothers did, and that's one of the things that sort of underlying resentments that make him a little bit of the family disappointment.
Yeah, he didn't become an Eagle Scout.
I got 1 negative, 1 neutral, and 2 positives for a total of +1, bringing my lore check to a +5. What do I know about these mushrooms?
Oh, hell yes.
You don't recognize them at all.
Oh, shit.
But that says something, doesn't it?
That does.
That's I don't know these mushrooms perspective of guy who doesn't know anything about mushrooms versus I don't know these mushrooms perspective of guy who knows a lot about mushrooms. Huh.
They look like they could be any number of 3 different species, or some weird amalgamation of 2. But you don't recognize them, and you've never seen them classified anywhere.
Also, they, last time I checked, mushrooms don't usually glow, blue like this. I'm a city kid.
More types of organisms than you would think either are or can be engineered to be bioluminescent. But This strikes me as... If there's genetic engineering involved here, that strikes me as pretty far outside of what we know about Clayborn's art materials.
You think this is like a black mold situation where these ended up in his home and that's where he really spun out?
I wouldn't rule it out.
Okay. Well, I am not going to touch them. I think we can agree that that is a good idea.
I think it's likely we'll need them in some way to access blue light.
Yeah.
Seems to be representative of... I don't know.
Something.
There's some... Blue light is important somehow.
Yeah. But I don't want to start grabbing these until we know what they're for or what they can do, or until we have, like, a proper measure to, like, move them around. Like, I don't want to grab these with my bare hands.
I think that's a... No, yes, that would potentially be a bad idea. They're not necessarily... Most poisonous mushrooms aren't contact poisons, but I don't think this is a situation where we want anyone getting up close and personal with unknown spores.
Yeah. I'll leave the shower thing off. I just kind of toss it to the side. I just kind of toss the thing to the side. We'll remember they're here for later. We'll have easy access to them, so I won't have to pry that open again. But
didn't we run into a utility closet?
You certainly did, downstairs.
Oh.
Can I run back downstairs and see if I can find rubber gloves of any kind in the utility closet?
I won't narrate your journey back downstairs. You return down to the kitchen, open up the utility closet, and after fumbling through the brooms and mops and all that, find utility gloves, cleaning gloves, up on one of the shelves.
Okay. I will grab those, and I want to pick up these mushrooms and, like, turn the lights off in the bathroom and see if the blue glow reveals anything that the regular light didn't.
You said pick up the mushrooms?
Yeah, I would like to pick up some of the mushrooms and then try to see if the blue glow reveals anything in the manner of, like a black light would.
You reach down into the drain and attempt to lift some of the mushrooms up out of this small hole in the base of the shower. You are able to rip them free, but I will note that you feel a little bit of resistance trying to lift it up, as if it's attached to something, fixed within the pipes. When it does splinter, you are able to lift it up, and that faint blue glow is even stronger outside the confines of the pipe. With the lights off, and only the moonlight and the mushroom light filling the room, it is a profoundly eerie and almost sickly effect. You are correct, it does illuminate something. The mad artist's scribbles appear on the wall, in every possible corner of the bathroom, on the solid, slick surfaces of the bathroom. Feed it appears over and over and over again.
Oh, I don't like that.
Oh, man.
Cool. Do you want to go see what's in the bedroom? I'm sure it won't be anything related to this mushroom.
Oh.
I actually think that's where I'll have to end this episode.
I am revising upward my percentage chance that this is a fucking black mold situation, but like if black mold was Audrey 2 from Little Shop of Horrors.
Thank you. I was like, did I just make the Audrey 2 joke?
Little Shop of Horrors.
I put my ear to the drain and I just really quietly hear, "Feed me, Clayborn."
What you've been listening to was Parascience, a glimpse into a world unknown. It is an actual play horror adventure told to you through the Fate system. Our players are Ezra K. as Man in Black Alister McAndrews, and Matty Trumbo Gomes as capable young man Saint Garcia Flores. As for myself, I was your game master and disembodied voice, Ben Hamlin. I also produced this show, with editing assistance by Matty Trumbo Gomes. Our theme song was by the incorporeal Johnny Ronaldo, and our logo was created by the haunted visage of Tara Bossart. This show is brought to you by Infinity Break, where we're telling stories our own way. You can check out our website and all of our other shows at infinitybreak.net, and I would encourage you to join the haunted chorus of voices at the Infinity Break fan Discord, bit.ly/Infinity Talk. That's capital I Infinity, capital T Talk. We have a Patreon at patreon.com/Infinity Break, where you can start donating to Infinity Break for as little as $1 a month. Finally, if you listen through Apple Podcasts, don't forget to leave a review. Reviews help us rise in the podcasting charts and help more people stumble across our show like a body in the woods. That's all for now. Let parascience leave a lasting impression on you, one you can't escape, even when you close your eyes.